evolution usually takes thousands of years. But near humans, it's happening fast. Fast enough that we can see it unfolding right before our eyes. In this video, we'll explore how human activity is shaping animal evolution. From birds adjusting their wings and songs, to fish shrinking under fishing pressure, to elephants losing tusks, and even urban animals developing clever problem-solving skills. Animals are adapting to life alongside humans. If you want to support this channel, hit like and subscribe to Wow Facts Lab for more science, technology, and art. Let's dive in. Reaction to hunting. Elephants without tusks. For most of their history, elephants with tusks had an advantage. Tusks helped them dig for water, strip bark from trees, and defend themselves. Elephants without tusks were always rare. That changed in the late 20th century when heavy ivory poaching began to target elephants with tusks. As a result, elephants born without tusks were more likely to survive and reproduce. In places like Mozambique's Gorongosa National Park, researchers found that the percentage of tuskless female elephants increased from less than 20% to more than half of the population in just a few decades. Scientists now know this change is genetic. Tusklessness is inherited, meaning human hunting pressure directly altered which traits were passed on to the next generation. Fish are getting smaller too. Commercial fishing has led to smaller fish that mature earlier. For decades, fishing was seen as a way to remove animals from the ocean. But scientists now know it does something else as well. Commercial fishing usually removes the largest fish first. They're easier to catch, legally preferred, and more valuable. That leaves behind smaller fish, the ones that grow more slowly and mature earlier. Those fish are more likely to survive and reproduce. Over time, that changes the population. Researchers have found that in species like Atlantic cod and salmon, fish are now reaching adulthood at smaller sizes and younger ages than they did in the past. In some areas, entire populations have become noticeably smaller within just a few decades. This isn't just a temporary effect. The change is genetic. Adapting to the big city. Birds. Cities are full of challenges for wildlife. Crowded streets, traffic, and constant noise. Some animals like birds are adapting faster than we might expect. Take the dark-eyed juncos, small birds that live in North American cities. Researchers have observed that urban populations have shorter, stronger beaks than their rural relatives. These beaks help them take advantage of new food sources, like seeds and human scraps. Wing shapes have changed too. Urban juncos often have more compact wings, allowing them to navigate tight spaces between buildings. And it's not just their bodies that are evolving. Urban birds sing louder and at higher pitches to compete with traffic noise. What used to be a simple song in the forest now has to carry across city streets. Cliff swallows provide another example. In areas with heavy traffic, researchers have documented over 30 years that these birds evolved shorter wings, making them more agile and less likely to be hit by cars. Foxes and raccoons. Urban foxes have become less afraid of humans. They often adjust their sleep cycles to be active when humans are less present and have learned clever ways to get food in complex environments. Raccoons outperform their rural relatives in memory and problem-solving tests, opening containers, navigating obstacles, and remembering food locations. For these animals, cities became a brand new ecosystem, one that favors cleverness, adaptability, and a willingness to take risks. The changes aren't genetic in every case, but over time, natural selection can favor traits that help animals survive in urban environments. Environmental changes. Climate change is reshaping the natural world, and animals are evolving in response. Rising temperatures, shifting rainfall patterns, and changing seasons affect where animals can live, when they breed, and what food is available. Some species grow thicker or thinner fur, migrate earlier or later, or move to cooler areas to survive. Others adjust their behaviors, like feeding at different times or changing habitats, while some populations evolve physical traits better suited to the new conditions. During the Industrial Revolution in the UK, Something unusual happened with peppered moths. The trees they rested on became dark with soot, and suddenly, the dark-colored moths had the advantage. They were harder for predators to see. Over time, dark moths became far more common than the light-colored ones. Then, when air pollution controls cleaned the environment, light-colored moths made a comeback. In just 50 to 100 years, we could see evolution happening in real time, driven by changes humans made to the environment. Evolving resistance. Mosquitoes quickly evolved resistance to DDT and other insecticides. Their short lifespans let these genetic changes spread rapidly, forcing scientists to keep redesigning control strategies. The same happens with bacteria. The overuse of antibiotics has led to drug-resistant strains, sometimes appearing in just months. We didn't plan to change evolution, but every road we build, every city we expand, every choice we make is shaping the future of life on Earth. From elephants losing tusks to birds changing their songs, animals are adapting right before our eyes. The question is, which species is evolving next?